Physical activity and healthy eating have been shown to help students achieve in schools. So if we can make it easier for students to move more and eat healthier at school, we can also help them to succeed academically. HELM stands for Healthy Eaters Lifelong Movers. It is a project of the Rocky Mountain Prevention Research Center at the Colorado School of Public Health and funded through a grant from the Colorado Health Foundation. HELM is the umbrella project for two separate but complementary programs, the Physical Education Academy and AIM. Both of these programs started working in the San Luis Valley in 2011 and expanded to the southeast region of Colorado in 2014. In addition to helping schools become healthier places, HELM is a research project that collects data on the effectiveness of its programs, with the hope that they will continue to grow and be able to help more students at even more schools. The Physical Education Academy works with PE teachers to deliver high-quality PE using an evidence-based curriculum called SPARK. Teachers receive professional development and one-on-one coaching to improve their practice, and schools receive equipment to implement the SPARK curriculum. The other part of HELM, and the one that brings us here today, is called AIM: Assess, Identify, Make It Happen. AIM is a strategic planning process during which school task forces come together to make changes to the school environment, policies, and practices. The goal of AIM is to help students eat healthier and get more physical activity during the school day. A trained facilitator plans all of the AIM meetings and acts as the tour guide through the AIM process. The task force decides what changes to make and how to best put them in place. This group will meet 7 times total, 6 times this school year, and once more in the fall to check progress and wrap things up. AIM is broken up into 3 distinct components: assess, identify, and make it happen. Step 1 is assess. During meeting 1, we look at the school environment and think about where there might be opportunities to increase physical activity and healthy eating. In meeting 2, we learn about best practices and come up with a list of possible changes to address the needs we see. Once we finish with assess, we move on to identify. This takes place in meeting 3, when we evaluate the proposed changes and select which changes to make. We identify 2 healthy eating changes and 2 physical activity changes to implement for next year. After we decide which changes to make, it's time to make it happen. During meetings 4 and 5, we work together to develop action plans. Action plans include tasks to build support for our changes, as well as those to get the changes in place by next year. In meeting 6, we wrap up our planning for the school year. We decide how, when, and by whom all of the remaining tasks in our action plans will be completed. The final AIM meeting is meeting 7, and it takes place next fall. In addition to finalizing plans for our changes, we figure out how this committee will look now that AIM is over. For example, some schools like to continue meeting as a wellness committee to follow up on the current changes and implement new ideas. Keeping the conversation going is one way to ensure that opportunities for physical activity and healthy eating continue to grow at the school. AIM: Assess, Identify, Make It Happen. Your participation will bring more opportunities for students to eat healthy foods and be physically active during the school day. It truly is an investment in their health, their academic success, and their future.